Hello everybody, welcome to my X-Files. Yes, I have went to the Intermodal shop today and I have got some more model railway equipment. So, of course, got more of these containers by Hornby and Daypole. So, of course, got two 40-footers and four 20-footers. So, start with the first ones, which are Daypoles. Easy out. So, first two, of course. So we got an orange Uniglory 20-footer. Looks very nice looking. And of course is an extremely rare addition to the model railway, because I don't even know if there are any of these out here. So just want to compare it with the Hapag-Lloyd in colour. Hapag-Lloyd and the Uniglory more or less looks the same colour of orange, because I thought that was a little slightly darker than this, but I guess I was wrong. Which, that of course is cool, because of course I've got Hapag-Lloyd container, 20-foot container as well in orange. So, the other one is one that I was definitely targeting, which is a China shipping container, more or less the same colour as the Dongfang angling container, but of course these China shipping ones are in 20 and 40 foot. And I'm going to have to be careful with that door. But yeah, very nice container in China shipping with normal standard uppercase lettering, and of course the Chinese language symbols for it. So that's those. Oh, about right. So the next ones is to go on with the Hornby. So we'll do the bottom one first. Yeah, this is where it actually becomes a bit complicated trying to open this, because don't worry, I've got something that could actually sort that out, because I invested something. So I invested in 2 new pairs of scissors. So, got this pair of scissors that can actually get us through this mess, I'm sure. There we go. Made a hole in that. Into the containers. This one. So, first one to talk about is the Dahl container. It's supposed to be like a darkish red, but clean colour. So it's more or less in same shade, I think, as the MSC stuff, because it was darker than the Hyundai and the Tex core lines delivered container. nice, and we'll be seeing a lot of uses. I use a lot of the red ones, containers. And then the other one is a Hanjin container, so it's Hanjin Logistics container, of course 40 foot, and in the same colour as the Costco shipping livered containers, but I know we've got plenty of these on the railways here in the United Kingdom. There we go. But yeah, really perfect container. So now it's the other ones. So the last ones are in here, so find a little hole. So, we have a Fesco Logistics container. These are seen, I think, mostly on the Russian, China, and Mongolian container trains. But I know they're also in quite wide use in Australian intermodal container trains, but not much in the United Kingdom, I don't think. But it will be more or less used, I think, with DB cargo and probably direct rail services on my container trains. And if it's not going to be direct rail service, it would be Freightliner. Of course, this one doesn't open. But yeah, it's in a more lighter blue. It's in like a sort of a sky kind of blue almost. It's lighter than the other blue containers that I do have on my model railway. So it is a bit different. And then of course the other one is of course the one that I really wanted to have is of course a 20 footer, my first ever 20 footer, and also my very first clean yellow version of the Mediterranean Shipping Company container. Of course this one I have managed to open. So there we go. Which of course, as you know, GB Rail Freight and Freightliner and DB Cargo uses these quite a lot, but it's mostly GB Rail Freight and Freightliner. So, and the good thing is that because it's got those Hornby groove things in it, means that I can haul it on a KFA wagon as well as all the others, but that exempts the China shipping and the Uniglory because those ones are Daypon, they don't have the grooves. So, of course, our train, of course, is more or less ready and waiting to be loaded, which, of course, is 6609 Sorrento with this train. So, we will get these onto the train and get on with the first train. So, we'll put the Hanjin one there, the Fesco one in the middle, and then of course have the China shipping one in there, Uniglory there, Mediterranean Shipping Company more or less there. Now the train is ready to get going. You can see that the 3 at the back definitely brings out colour in the train. So that says signs are good, and off we go. And also what I'm also going to be doing, of course, is of course I can more or less upgrade the shipping containers to more or less up to 3 tiers, because I don't want to go up any more than 3 tiers unless it was like part back to back, with one being 3 and then the next size being 4 and so on and so forth. But it's good. Of course, in trains of this size, or container trains, from about 4 to 6 container flaps long, is usually would be done by a steam train, because I don't really I do like more heavier intermodals of around 8 to 12 with diesels, because the traction efforts of both types of locomotive are different. Totally different. Okay, so that about wraps up the first demonstration. We will go on to a more bigger scale demonstration with a different locomotive. So I will see you in the next video.